Scanning. Identity authorized. Welcome to the Secret Superhero Club Podcast Network.
My name is Peter Parker. I'm pretty sure you know the rest. I saved the city, fell in love, then I saved the city again and again and again. Look, I'm a comic book, a cereal, I did a Christmas album, and a so-so popsicle. But this isn't about me. Not anymore.
Spider-Man swings in once a day, zip-zap-zop in his little mask and answers to no one. I love you, Miles.
Yeah, I know that.
You gotta say I love you back.
Dad, are you serious?
I want to hear it.
Look at this place.
Dad, I love you.
Dad, I love you.
That's a copy.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Miles Morales. I'm the one and only Spider-Man. At least that's what I thought.
You ever hear of the Super Collider?
You're gonna love this.
Dimension opening now.
You're like me.
That's impossible.
All right, kid, listen up. This fry is your universe. It's soggy, it's weird, it's gross. And this delicious normal fry is my universe. So you want to learn to be Spider-Man?
Can you teach me?
Yes, I can. Time to swing. Good, you're doing it. Double tap to release and whip it out again.
Okay.
Whip.
And release.
You're a natural. Whip.
Hey guys,
Who are you?
I'm Gwen Stacy. I'm from another dimension.
How many more spider people are there?
Hey, fellas.
Hello.
This could literally not get any weirder.
It can get weirder.
Okay.
We need to get back to our universes soon.
Brooklyn is gonna collapse. My family lives in Brooklyn.
Whoa.
Miles, what's wrong?
This was never your city. It's mine.
If I don't destroy the collider, none of us will have a home to go home to.
Remember, what makes you different
Let's go.
is what makes you Spider-Man.
Officer, I love you.
Wait, what?
That way. Other way.
Do animals talk in this dimension? Because I don't want to freak them out.
Welcome everybody to the Animation Station Podcast, episode 137. My name is Josh.
I'm Oliver.
And today we're here to bring you some Spider-Man into the Spiderverse goodness.
Into darkness.
Whip what?
It had Chris Pine in it.
Oh my gosh, Spider-Man into darkness. Part 2. That's what part 2 is.
Con. Chris Pine yelled, Con!
If he would have died, you know, like when he...
Fisk!
This episode of the ASP is brought to you by our good friends at Funimation. You can get 2 free weeks of anime. Find out how later on in the show.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I did it like that. But
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know. It's one of those things.
Yep.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
You do it. Well, Oliver, so how's Tricks? How's things been going?
Yeah, that's all right. I'm still here.
Ringing endorsements. You're like, I'm not dead yet, so
Yeah, you see,
it's good.
you see those memes or something on Facebook or Twitter, wherever it's like a chicken that's like gone through like cockfighting or something like that, wherever it's like all razor bladed up and stuff, but it's still moving around and says, "I'm still here." That's me.
Unfortunately, I do not look at the Facebook pictures of chickens
Well, so,
that just come out of cockfights.
I don't know. It's one that looks like he's all battered up or whatever, but he's still moving around.
Well, he's probably going on his way to KFC.
Yep.
One day, when he's on his way to
It's
KFC.
Colonel Sanders.
Delicious.
Yep.
Oh, man. So, Oliver, have you been watching anything? Anything good?
Nah.
No.
Nope, not really.
Jeez.
Just whatever we're gonna talk about, I guess. That's about the only thing I've seen.
It's been a hot minute since you've been on.
Yep.
Last was some Batman.
Yep.
Did you get to see the Ninja one, Batman Ninja?
No, I heard it wasn't any good.
I watched it and I was like, this is a thing.
Yeah.
It was definitely a thing. Oh boy. Oh well. So Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Into the Spiderverse. So I was telling you earlier, I've seen as the time that we recorded this, I have seen 3 superhero movies this year, and that was Deadpool 2, which I forgot came out.
Yeah. Is that good, huh?
I saw Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse, and then I saw Spider-Man Homecoming.
Which was the previous year.
I think this was so far, have not yet seen Aquaman.
It's
because
as South Park calls him, Seaman.
Good old Seaman. But yeah, this episode was originally supposed to be Aquaman.
Yes.
But Josh got his days mixed up, and instead of seeing it at Saturday morning, he sees it Sunday morning, and Oliver won't be here Sunday.
Nope.
So, did not plan that well. So, this should have been an Aquaman episode, but it's Spider-Man.
It's Spider-Man.
It's Spider-Man. Did you get any good trailers for yours?
I
know we got Lego again.
Yeah, there was
the new Leica one.
There was the Lego Batman one, and then everything else was just kind of forgettable.
Lego
really.
Batman.
Or not Lego Batman, just Lego Movie 2.
Lego 2.
Yeah, Lego 2.
Yeah, no, I can't remember any of the other ones.
Yep.
There was a lot. We got like another one of those like, and it may have been because we were at an AMC in Oklahoma, but we got another one of those where it was like, learn about Jesus and track, and I was like, what is this? Like from the directors of God's Not Dead or something like that. I was like, what is this? Why is this on this movie? I'm confused.
Well, you're in the Bible Belt, my friend.
Apparently. I was just like, this seems not correct. And then there was another one about a dog.
Yeah, it's like Homeward Bound.
Yeah, like the Homeward Bound knockoff.
It's a Homeward Bound knockoff with only a single dog.
Exactly. Know? I was like, well, at least they've got the dog part right.
Yeah. So they got Chance. They got Michael J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox in there as the dog. It would have been amazing.
Yep. They still need Sally Field though. They need to bring Sally Field back.
What's she doing? And it was Sam Elliott, right? Was Sam Elliott the retriever?
I forget.
I think it was Sam Elliott. If only we had phones.
If only.
Let's see.
Homeward Bound.
Home Alone.
Oh, speaking of Home Alone, did you see that new commercial with Macaulay Culkin and Google?
No.
Watch it.
So I'm like 9% sure it's not Sam Elliott. Who was it? What was the name of the stupid dog?
Cast.
What? Seriously, like it just says Michael J. Fox and Sally Field.
It's a Don Amachi for Shadow.
Really?
Yep. Never heard of him.
Okay, well, sorry, Don, we didn't know anything about you. Apologize. Anyway, thrilling this episode so far.
Yep.
So, Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse.
Into darkness.
Spider-Man Into Darkness. Into the dark web. Get it? Get into the dark web because he's Spider-Man? Get it? Dark web? Oliver, it was a good joke. Come on, man. It was a good joke. It was the dark web.
Nah.
All right. Well, I tried to make a joke. It didn't work. So we had seen this movie. Like, this was very, very, like, this movie had been broken in that original Sony hack back in 2014.
Yeah.
They had said that they were doing a Spider-Man Miles Morales movie. Mm-hmm. But it was one of those, we didn't know anything about it. And then last year, we got that teaser.
Yeah.
About the same time last year. And then they were like, oh, hey, by the way, it comes out next Christmas.
Yeah.
And then it's here, and you're like, oh my gosh. That's like the perfect turnaround time.
Yeah.
Like, unlike video games where they're like, this game's going to come out in 2026. And you're like, why?
Yeah.
It's like, why are you showing me anything now?
It's Kingdom Hearts.
God. It's apparently coming out.
It's one day.
Well, it's apparently supposed to come out in January.
So, you sure?
That's what they said.
Okay.
We'll see.
We'll see, yeah.
We'll see. Apparently it's done.
Mm.
Because apparently it's done. But who knows? Who knows? Yeah. I'll see it. I'll believe it when it's in my hands.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I can play it. But yeah, I like that. Oh my gosh, my phone is blowing up. Unlocked.
Indeed.
My goodness. Well, no, that's the other one. This one's unlocked.
Oh, all right.
My goodness gracious. But yeah, I like that. I like that turnaround time where it's like, we have this, it comes out this time next year, and that's it.
Yeah.
And then you had it, and it's done, and you're like, that was good. I like it when something does that. Don't like tease me for like 6 years.
Yeah.
You know, just don't be like, oh yeah, this comes out in 2 years. I'm like, no, just don't even tell me about it.
So like pretty much anything for Game of Thrones or whatever is like wait 2 years for for a season.
Jeez. It's like Westworld. Be like, oh no, you gotta wait next year.
Yep.
But next year's gonna be fun. We'll talk about like stuff we're looking forward to next year, since this is the last episode of the year.
Yep.
We'll talk about stuff that we're looking forward to towards the end. Mm-hmm. But anyway, back to Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse.
Into Darkness, into the dark web. So we start off with young Miles Morales, who won a lottery to get into this prestigious school. Yeah. It's like he passed the entrance exams and stuff, but I guess he must have been like waitlisted or something.
And he got into this school.
Yeah.
Very much like a young other Spider-Man in Homecoming. How he's in some prestigious school.
Yeah, it's like pretty much in Homecoming they cribbed a lot of like Miles Morales' story from what I know.
Yeah, and like to me, like I'm not super familiar with Miles Morales. The only stuff that I've really seen is like the stuff from like the cartoons. That's like the only Miles Morales that I know.
Yep.
Other than that he was there.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I know about him.
Yep.
And even then, my Spider-Man knowledge, extremely limited.
Mm-hmm.
My Spider-Man knowledge is limited to the movies and that Drake Bell Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That was good. But yeah, that's the majority of my Spider-Man knowledge. So I knew nothing about, I didn't know that there was a Spider-Man noir, but it makes sense because there's a Batman noir and everything else is in a noir.
Yeah.
Except maybe Iron Man, because that wouldn't make any sense. Just steampunk Iron Man.
It'd pretty much be the Iron Man from the cave. That'd be his normal suit. That'd be his
his
form-fitting
his origin suit.
Yeah, that'd be his form-fitting suit. That's his modern suit. It's like his other suit's like it's like something as big as like a house or something.
That would be amazing. Like, it's Iron Man noir, or steampunk Iron Man, and he's just like a tank.
Yeah.
Like it's a Gundam. That would be interesting. Hulk noir. It's just
Ferrigno.
it's just not even dressed up. It's just Lou Ferrigno. It's
Yeah.
just like, I'm Lou Ferrigno. That would be fun. And then we have Penny Parker, which I didn't know was a thing, but I want to learn more about Penny Parker. Like, is that an actual character?
Yeah, so all these are, I guess they're all things within the comic universe and stuff. So they have an anime version, you know.
And Peter Porker,
Spider-Ham.
I wish they would have done a Spider-Ham or a Spider-Pig, song. That would have been good.
Yep, it's a swings a web. No, he can't because he's a pig. Yeah.
Except he kind of.
Yep.
There's a lot of this movie that is really, really good, and I bet if you were a Spider-Man fan, you would be, or a Spider fan as they like to call themselves, you would be more into this. But unfortunately, not being that side of Marvel, like my side of Marvel is X-Men.
Yep.
That's what I like. The rest of it, I'm kind of like, your stuff.
Yeah.
You over there, just do your own thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this, like. I enjoyed it. Again, knowing jack about Spider-Man, other than he was bitten by a spider, and then he killed Gwen Stacy.
Yeah.
And then he sometimes marries Mary Jane.
Yeah.
That's about it.
So, yeah, pretty much. Yes, I'm kind of the same way. I kind of know the movies. I vaguely know like kind of like '90s comics ish. So it's like Venom and stuff like that. But then, yeah, it's like any of the newer stuff, like with Ultimates and stuff, which is where Miles Morales comes in. Not a whole lot, you know.
Yeah, yeah. But okay, so we'll kind of go into the movie, which we should do, considering this is a movie review. We should probably discuss the movie at some point. Nah, it's all right.
Periphery's where it's at.
So we have we had our opening bit, and then Miles doesn't want to go to the school, trying to get kicked out of the school. Super smart, but
wants to get kicked out because he wants to go to regular school.
Yeah.
Mainly because there was that one hot ginger chick that was like, I missed you, Miles. And he's just like, wait, what?
Wait, you missed me.
Yeah, it's like, what's that mean? Hold up.
Yeah.
But so he goes into his uncle, who unfortunately was not played by Donald Glover, which would have been a good tie-in.
Yeah. But he was played by Oscar-winning Mahershala Ali.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
This is, we'll talk about cast here in a minute, but this is a ridiculous cast.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Sony put money into the art,
Mm-hmm.
the animation,
Yeah.
the music,
Yep.
and the cast.
Yep.
And it shows.
Yeah.
It really, really shows. So young Miles is with his uncle, and they're just, doing their stuff, spray painting stuff, and he gets bitten by a spider, and it was the most anticlimactic spider bite I've ever seen ever.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like
It's like ow.
Yeah.
It's like-
So it knocks it off and kills it.
that was an ugly looking spider too. But like, if I just would have seen that spider, I would have freaked out.
Yeah.
But then if it bit me, I would have been like, I just take the hand.
Yeah.
Just take the hand, man. Just cut it off. I don't want it. So then we have young Miles is going through these changes. He hits puberty.
Second puberty.
Sticky hands, growth spurt.
Yep. It's a little bit more muscly and sweaty.
Just like, everything.
Yep.
He gets and so he's met Gwen Stacy at this point.
Yeah.
Or what does she call herself?
It's Gwanda.
It's like Gwanda. It's like,
Wanda.
I'm African. I mean South African. We're actually. I'm just like, what? Just go with Gwen. He's not gonna know you.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't gotta lie in this instance.
Yeah. It's like he's not actually Peter Parker.
Yeah. It's like, it's all right. You're not gonna know each other. So then we go and fight. He like rips part of her hair off.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, because at this point he's not able to control his powers and stuff like that. So it's like he can change invisible. He can stick to walls, but he can't unstick
to walls.
Yeah.
And then so he's going out and it's like, I gotta figure something happened. So he finds like his roommate's copy of Spider-Man, and it's like, oh, I was bitten by a radioactive spider. Oh my gosh, this is like perfect. It's exactly what I have. So then he goes back to the sewer and sees the spider, and it was like, oh, no, it's just a regular. Oh no, it has a 42 on the back of it. Ah!
Yeah, and not only that, it's like it had like some weird kind of glitching things.
Like,
so it's from another dimension, possibly depriving another dimension of their Spider-Man. So to have two in that particular dimension negated something from another dimension, right?
Very possible.
Yeah. Yeah, because
so no Mary Jane Spider-Man.
I guess not. It's like Noah or Aunt May. No Aunt May Spider-Man.
What if it was Norman Osborn? That would be cool. Like if it was like Osborn out there and he got bit.
Or Harry Osborn.
Oh yeah, you're right. Maybe not Norman, because that would have been William Dafoe. But, yeah. So yeah, Norman. No, dang it, Harry. Shoot. So yeah, Harry gets bit. That would be interesting. So he has to fight his dad, but they live under the same roof.
And then Peter becomes Green Goblin.
Because he loves. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, yes.
We've written the new one.
Yeah, the evil one. It's the evil Parker.
Oh god, evil
It's evil Pete.
Evil Peter Parker. That's a hard one to say. Evil Peter Parker.
So basically, then he's like the Pete from Disney, right? From Goofy.
Yes, he is. Yeah, shut up.
Cut that out.
No, we're leaving it.
No.
Yeah. So then he hears this noise, and he goes out.
And spider sense is tingling.
His spider sense is tingling, and he's like, "What is this?" And he goes out, and he sees Chris Pine doing battle with Kingpin and a really jacked Green Goblin that doesn't come back.
No.
Which I thought was weird. I was like, that dude is massive.
Yep.
And then he just never comes back. I'm like, did he die?
Maybe. Got sucked into another dimension.
I guess. Like, something happened to him. Like, he got gone.
Yep.
But yeah, so yeah, they kill blonde Peter Parker, and
yep.
It was Chris Pine. I was like, oh, why'd you gotta kill Chris? And it was brutal. I was not expecting it at all. I was like,
yeah.
oh, there's Spider-Man. That's kind of cool. And it's like Crush, and you're like, oh
he did.
Oh, dang. Like,
so this is a kid's movie, right?
Like, we just like straight up murdered a man.
Yep. It's like he tried to kind of keep Miles
safe, yeah.
Keep Miles safe and keep him calm too.
Because I like that when he was just like, "Oh, you're like me. I thought I was the only one." Like he was really excited.
Yeah.
And then, but he was what, 26?
Yeah, he
was a young.
Yeah, he was like a grad student or something like that. That's what they said.
Yeah, that was sad, but you know.
But so he's this version of Spider-Man. He's the one in Spider-Man 3 where everything's all in the up and up.
Yes.
Yeah,
he's the everything is going right Spider-Man.
Yeah, because he hadn't Charlie Browned himself to death yet. So it's like the so this version of Spider-Man, he's supposed to be like something like Uber Spider-Man or whatever. So he's everything's going lucky. He's got his girl Mary Jane. He's got all kinds of merchandise. He's had three movies made about him.
I love, and the strut, and he does the strut. It's like, we don't talk about that.
Yeah.
I will say I like the fact that they kept all of that stuff in there. Mm-hmm. Like it was really nice nods.
Yeah.
I also like that they do the, all right, I'm Peter Parker, and I'm going to give you the lowdown. And they give you, like, their little, I was bitten by a spider, blah, 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 blah. And so, like, everybody has their own little thing. So, like, we've got that one. We have Peter B. Parker when he comes in. Gwen's got one. Spider-Man. Noir has one. Then Miles has one at the end.
Yeah.
And I really, really liked that. I thought that was really, really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just seeing his origin, and, it's like his little comic book page finally whenever he earns it. That's something different from any of the other like movies and stuff like that. You always see, it's like he gets bit, it's like there's somebody that dies that he feels culpable for, and then it's like you see that he initially that they're bad at their powers or whatever, but then all of a sudden you jump like a couple months later or whatever, and they're good at it all of a sudden. But this one you see Miles,
he's bad at it forever, like for the whole movie basically.
Yeah.
Until something kind of clicks, and even then he's not like the best at it. He's still like Yeah,
he's still not the best at it, but at the same time, it's all about the leap of faith.
Exactly, which they like to emphasize a lot in this.
Mm-hmm.
So then, unfortunately, it is revealed that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, and he's dead.
Yep.
And all of Gotham City mourns. All of New York is sad.
Yep.
And then I didn't get it. I guess it was a thing in the comics, but I don't understand why he went out and bought like a children's Spider-Man costume and wore it all the time. Yeah. I thought that was weird. I was like, because there's been people that have passed away, and I've never been like, I want to dress like them.
Yeah.
It was never.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Yeah, well, I was like, with that one's like everybody and their dog was like buying some sort of like Spider-Man memorabilia for that. So I guess maybe since he got his new powers or whatever, he would have needed a suit anyway of some kind.
Yeah.
So it was one to pay tribute to Peter, but then also just and blend in with everybody. But then it's like, I can be practical. I can use it.
Yeah. I like how he does go up to that roof, and it's like goes up to jump. He's like, nope.
Like,
let's find a smaller building.
Yeah. I was speaking of which during the suit buying scene or whatever, we get
Stanley cameo.
Stanley cameo, which I guess it must have been not too long before he passed, but I guess maybe they knew something about it because I don't know, it seemed more poignant than like his normal cameos,
Yeah, it was very much
so this could be the end.
This could be an end type thing, and it's like, well, dang, like it did. Like Liam over from Hilt Radio, he said that he got a little choked up during it, and I was just kind of like, "That's another Stanley game," which is bad.
Yeah,
Josh, cut that. Sound like a dick. Damn.
It's just a wee bit.
A bit.
But no, it's like this one in comparison to the other ones. Wherever it's like it's just played for a joke. There was a point to it here. Wherever like he was trying to give like a little bit of. It seemed like he was trying to give meta advice to Miles Morales. But then it's like it becomes a joke later whenever you pull.
Yeah, it was just like no returns or
no returns or exchanges ever.
Just like none.
It's like, so what if the suit doesn't fit? It's like, son, it always fits, eventually. Pen over, no refunds or exchanges.
It's like that was a good one. Guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then he goes out and he goes to visit Peter Parker's tomb.
Yep.
Thing, and then he runs into Peter Parker.
Yep.
And then there's this whole scene.
Yep.
I play, and this is the Peter Parker played by Jack Johnson.
Yep.
Jake Johnson.
Jake Johnson from New Girl fame.
New Girl. Mm-hmm. And among other things, but like
mostly known from, at least that I know him from.
He was in The Mummy, wasn't he?
Was he?
Wasn't he Tom Cruise's like friend in The Mummy?
I haven't seen the new Mummy.
You're not missing anything. you're really not missing anything.
It's killed the Dark Universe before it began.
Before it began, yep. Let's see. He's in Tag. He's in BoJack Horseman.
Okay.
Yep, he is in The Mummy.
Ah.
So, fun times had by all there.
Yeah. And one interesting thing about the marketing and stuff for
Jurassic World. Forgot about Jurassic World.
Yeah, that's right.
Jurassic World.
That's right. You're right. But one interesting thing about marketing and everything was the trailer for the trailer and everything. Wherever you have like the backstory for the Chris Pine Peter Parker, it's still voiced by Jake Johnson or whatever. Mm-hmm. So whenever you hear Chris Pine as the voice, or whatever, it's like this is played in the trailer.
Different.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you're expecting the Jake Johnson voiceover, but it's not. So that was a pretty cool thing that they saved for the movie.
Yeah. They do a lot of stuff that is very special, and like there's things that are different from some of the trailers. Like there's bits that weren't in, and then like you said, there's bits that are voiced different, or a joke that was done differently, which I liked. Like, don't give me the same cookie cutter garbage.
Yeah, it's like that's the common criticism of like most trailers, anyways. Like if you're, especially for comedies, you give like the best jokes away in the trailer.
That's why I don't watch it anymore. Like I don't do trailers anymore. I'll get like the teaser and maybe one trailer.
Yeah, first official.
And then I'm done.
Yeah,
I don't need to see it anymore.
Yeah, if you didn't get you by then
usually if you don't get me by the teaser, I don't care.
Yeah,
but I mean, like, you get me the one trailer. If you don't get me by that one trailer, I don't care. Mm-hmm. Like Captain Marvel did not get me by the first trailer. I don't need to see any other trailers for it because I'm not going to go see it.
So what about the real Captain Marvel?
Shazam had me at the teaser image
of Chuck.
Teaser of Chuck wearing the outfit with a big gulp, and I'm like, done. You got me. So there's stuff like that. Like there's stuff where I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna watch this, and there's other stuff where I'm like, I don't need it. Like Godzilla.
Yeah.
Like that first Godzilla thing that we had. Like I thought it was Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Because it just starts off with Millie Bobby Brown, and I'm like, what is this, like Stranger Things, like a movie? Like what the heck is going on? I'm so confused.
It's Stranger Things, the movie with kaiju.
Exactly. And then Coach was there, and I was like, Coach.
So Vera Farmiga was there. So Vera Farmiga was there from The Conjuring or whatever. It's like, so they're ghosts now. Ghost kaiju.
And then who else like makes an appearance in there?
Is a freaking Tywin Lannister.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Tywin Lannister.
There's so many things that I'm so confused at. And then you're like, oh snap!
Long live the king.
And then Kim Watanabe's there, and I'm like, it's Godzilla.
Yes.
Like, it's Godzilla. And then so I'm like, I don't need to watch anymore. Like I know there was another trailer that came out that I think like had like
it's got all the kaiju in it.
All of it, and I'm just like, nope, not gonna see it because I don't want to see any of them. Like because I know I'm gonna see that stupid movie and I'm gonna love it. But I'm just like, no, I don't need to see anymore. You don't got to show me anything else.
Yeah.
And it makes it hard, especially when you go to a movie.
Yeah, because then they'll be those trailers.
Play it, and you're just like, kind of sucks.
But yeah, the way they marketed this thing and overall execution of everything was like top notch. It's like kept things surprising. Very good.
Yeah. So then we get to meet Peter B. Parker. So we get his little thing. They cut out the part with like the fry thing.
Yeah, that
wasn't in there. I like that because like because you played the crap out of that in the trailers.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I don't need to see it again in the movie. And then they took it out of the movie. I'm like,
yeah,
that's a good call. It's a good call, guy.
Yeah, it was like it was there just to kind of sell how everything was going to go in the trailer, but then like once you actually got into the flow of the movie, you already knew what was going on.
Yeah,
and Miles did too.
For whatever reason, I was thinking that. Yeah, I don't know. Never mind. This is a dumb thought.
Yeah.
So,
I was like, you see Peter B. Parker. He's the he's the future of Peter Parker that you know is like a genuine possibility. Like any time if any Peter Parker or any type of Spider-Man comic or story, you can see this is a natural endpoint that could legit fall to him because one of the ways that I've heard described of Spider-Man is that he's kind of like the Charlie Brown of the Marvel universe because he's a regular guy, but it's like everybody like craps on him, like the universe craps on him. But every once in a while he lucks off into things. Like Charlie Brown, I guess a good positive version of Charlie Brown is he get the red-haired girl, Mary Jane or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's about the only good thing.
I like how the little red-headed girl never has a name. She's just the little red-headed girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the only like positive aspect of his life. The rest of it's like it's all crappy.
Which happens, I guess. But
happens to Charlie Brown.
Happens to Charlie Brown all the time. And like we were showing in that, and he's always poor too.
Yeah, but he's always...
like we watched that Rooster Teeth thing. It was like he's always poor. It's like, why is he always poor?
Yeah, because it's like he's a super genius. He comes up with like the high tensile strength webbing or whatever that disappears after a while. But of course, if he like gave away what that actually was, then anybody would be able to tell that was he was the guy behind it, or he's supplying the vigilante.
I like how he has to take pictures of himself to sell them to J. Jonah Jameson. How come we've never we
still haven't seen
we haven't seen J. Jonah Jameson like yet?
Yeah, not in Homecoming or in this
or
one.
in the Andrew Garfields. Because
that's right.
He wasn't even in the Andrew Garfields.
Well, speaking of the Andrew Garfield one, it's like they did they made the webbing and stuff be like something else like Osborne Industries or something like that. It's like so they took the genius out of Peter Parker. That's why people hated that now.
Well, that and it's like what Batman Batman did some detecting in Batman vs Superman.
Yeah,
and then they were like, oh no, Lex Luthor just gave him everything, and I was like, oh
yeah.
Well, then he's not a detective.
Yeah, he's the worst detective.
He's the worst detective. Like they literally gave it to him. No, he's like Dixon Hill, the worst detective.
That Picard.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's gonna be like a reference nobody got.
Yeah,
like, none of our audience is like, who's Dixon Hill?
So watch your caboose, Dix. I intend to.
Garbage. Ah. Freaking First Contact. Oh god. This is Ensign Lynch.
You said, what? You'll kill me like you killed Ensign Lynch?
No.
So, in all of next gen, he's all very like it's like the whole experience with the Borg. Like it only affects him like one episode. Then he's like this normal Picard, like in dealing with the Borg after that. But for First Contact, he's like post traumatic stress. Like
he's got so much PTSD.
It's like what are these other? It's like forget about them. Those don't matter.
Oh man. Oh Lord. So anyway, Spider-Man. So they go and they're gonna break into and they meet female Doc Ock, which I thought was cool.
Yeah,
I thought that was really cool. I was like, ooh, interesting.
It's like the way they played that up too is like it was like she's just like you figured at first she's just like a scientist under Fisk.
Yeah, I thought it was like she's being like controlled. She's having to work against her will and everything. You're like, oh no, she's Doc Ock. And you're like, oh jeebus.
Yeah, it's like and at this point, it's like there's a couple good jokes going into there because Miles was like talking about. They were discussing the plan or whatever, how to get in there. And then it's like, I'll go find the main doctor's office. Like, so we'll get past the one lady or whatever. It's like, it's like she is the main boss. She is the main head of everybody. It's like, forget my predetermined gender norms, whatever. And just keep moving on.
That was good. Oh man, this was a funny movie. There was a lot of funny bits in this movie. It was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed like all the comedy that they popped in here. Like when he's like gets stuck on the light and everything's moving, he's like, "Dude, stop it! What do you do? Stop!
He
just let go.
It's like, just let her relax. Like it's like this is a tense moment." Like,
and he starts singing, and
just that one finger like pops off, second finger, third finger.
You gotta be kidding me! It's like, so you can go invisible? Like, yeah. Be like, oh. He goes invisible.
Yeah, he's like he goes invisible. Then whenever they first met or whatever, he shocked him, whatever.
Yeah. Like ads. And they're like swinging through the city. He's like just like hitting his head on stuff. Oh man, poor Peter Parker.
Yep.
Or Peter B. Parker.
It's a Charlie Brown
poor
Parker.
Poor Charlie Parker. We'll just call him Charlie Brown. Poor Charlie Brown.
Chuck B.
Jeez. Yeah. Then Okay, so then we get to a part. I love that he has this gut too. That he's like out of shape Spider-Man.
He's an out of shape. He's an out of shape dad bod Spider-Man because he's like 40 years old.
Yeah, he's like 35, 40 years old, and you're just like, dang.
Yeah, so he's the Batman Returns version of Spider-Man. He's like super jaded. It's like
because he's not with Mary Jane in this. Like, this Spider-Man is not with Mary Jane because she wanted kids, and he was like, no. What if they become like me? You know?
Yeah, it's like to be like me, or even at worst comes to worst, it's like I already have to worry about you as my girlfriend or wife or whatever, and if anybody knows my identity, they know you. But then it's like if I got like young folks I gotta take care of, then they're it's like it's gonna be crazy, And
then he meets young Miles Morales and is like, you know what? Maybe kids aren't so bad.
So fast forward about like 15 years or whatever. Never they have a chance to be able to defend themselves.
Yeah, What if they all had? What if they had like spider? What if it's like spider kids, like flipping around?
Yeah, it's like swinging on rooftops and stuff like
right?
that.
Again. Like the Spider Family.
Here come the Spider-Man.
Oh boy, or however they choose to self-identify.
Yeah.
So okay, so then they're running through. They steal a bagel. I love that. But it's like, hey, he's stealing a bagel.
It's like, oh, and he's Spider-Man. There's two Spider-Men.
It's like everybody's packing.
Everybody's got them laser guns or whatever.
He like takes that bagel and throws it at the first. Like, ah.
It's like even like the.
Oh, that was the part of that part in the animation, like that happens a lot. Whenever something happens, it's like this comic book like ring.
Yeah.
Type thing, like ding, and like or like when you hit the things like bling.
Yeah, there'd be the automatopoeia of whatever hit,
so
but the bagel one is like it wasn't like the boink or whatever. It actually said like bagel or whatever. It was like bagel.
Oh, I need to watch it again. I gotta go see it again. Oh man, that's so good. Like the stuff like that, the comedy and everything. So then they're swinging through the stuff, and he's like, "You just whip," or it's like, what does he say?
It was like it's a double tap release, then flip it out.
Whip, swing, flip, and swing.
Yeah, double tap release, double tap. Yeah, it's like.
And so they're whipping through everything, and everything's working well. And then they get caught by Gwen, and I'm just kind of like, all right, which is fine. Keep your mask on.
Yeah.
This is the thing that I cannot understand. Like, it happens every 13 seconds in Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
It happens in this movie. It happens whenever there's a Spider-Man. It's like, keep your mask on. I don't know how many times it happens, but I mean, like in like some of the cartoons and stuff, and some of the comics that I've read, Spider-Man keeps his mask on.
Yeah.
He doesn't like take it off every 13 and a half seconds. And he's like, oh, look at me. Like, which is, I understand why you do it in a movie.
Yeah, because you got actors
because you have an actor. Because then you want to see that this is Tom Holland. Because he's a face. You want to see his face.
Yeah.
But do like Carl Urban in Dread and have him in the stupid mask the entire time.
Like,
you just see the bottom of his mouth.
Just see his jaw.
It's like, that was perfect, and that's why he was so unlike freaking Sly. He's like, I don't even know half the movie.
Yeah.
You know, it's like half of Dread, he's not even in the helmet. It's like Dredd has his helmet on at all times.
Yeah,
that's it. That's Dredd. He keeps his helmet on.
Yeah,
never takes it off.
Yeah, protect yourself. It's like all these people.
It's like Starship Troopers. You take your helmet off,
you die.
In the training thing, you're gonna get killed.
But it's like Peter's always harping about, I need to keep people safe, But it's like if you keep taking your mask off, then that's just another way for folks to identify you, either have you on camera or something.
Exactly. Like, keep your mask on. Miles takes it off like a bunch too. And I'm just like, there's no reason to take your mask off in this because there's no actors here.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no like real life actors here.
Yeah.
You're all animated.
They're real actors.
They're real actors, but I mean, they're animated characters. I'm like, they don't look like these characters.
Yeah.
So I'm like, whatever. I'm like,
it's just a conceit you got to go with. Yeah,
I hate it though. I hate it so much, and I don't know if they did it like this because of the way that Spider-Man does now.
Yeah, it'd have to be something related to that. You know,
that was the one thing. Like literally, Gwen Stacy. Like first thing she does, takes her mask off in the forest.
Yeah,
like that Doc Ock chick's like, she's still there, man. Like,
Yeah.
You knocked her out, yeah, but I mean, like, she's still just hanging around.
Yeah.
She can look up and be like, oh, that's my intern. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, it didn't make any sense. Just like, keep your masks on, guys.
Yeah. It's like they could have done the whole Iron Man thing wherever it's like you see like the inside of the helmet like from the HUD or whatever.
Which is
like,
fine.
Yeah, it's like that it gets the same reaction that you'd want. You know, it's like
Which
anything.
that would kind of be weird how they would do that with a mask, like a skin tight mask, you know.
Well, I mean, Iron Man's mask is skin tight or whatever. It's just like, I mean, it's like, you just go with it, you know.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Well, did they do that in any of the Homecoming stuff? In his special suit?
I think they did.
I didn't see Infinity War. I don't know if they did it in Infinity War.
No, he always takes his mask off.
Mask on, man. Get the mask on. I hate it so much. It bugs the crap out of me. It's like, keep your freaking masks on.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, if you wear a mask, it's not. Yeah, there's a reason that you wear a mask.
Yep.
It's not so you can be like, ugh. Like I watched Kick-Ass for the first time. I watched both of them.
Yeah.
So it was on Prime, and then I was like, okay, this was good. So when I bought the second one on Prime and just watched it there, or rented it, I was like, this is good.
It's a Donald
Keep
face
your
on.
masks on. Like masks, keep them on.
Yep.
I'm just like I get that it's Anyway, that's Josh's mask rant is over.
Yep.
So then they go and they meet all of these other spiders.
So the Peter B. Parker has the bright idea to go to. We're going to Aunt May's.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like you do.
So that's the she Aunt May. I guess maybe in this universe they acts kind of like a Madam Web or something like that. It's like because like everybody just knows go to
Aunt May's.
Yeah.
Which I like how everybody had like this Penny Parker. Is there an Aunt May in that universe? You know, like that's something that I was like.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that one was a little bit odd, but yeah, it's like I guess maybe Peter B. Porker or whatever, or Peter Porker or whatever. I guess he has like an Aunt May.
Aunt May. What if she's a horse?
So now it's like I guess I think she's like has dementia or something like that. It's like because Peter Porker is like he's a spider that got bit by a radioactive pig or something like that. So so whenever he gets transformed into the pig or whatever, he goes to live with a family or whatever, and I guess she just has dementia or something like that, and she just accepts him as like her nephew.
Oh man. So then so we meet our wonderful cast of characters. So again, we have Jake Johnson as Peter, Haley Steinfeld as Gwen.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, Shamik Moore.
Shamik Moore, that's right.
As our title character, Miles Morales.
And then we have John Mulaney.
Yep.
The very talented John Mulaney.
Yep.
As Spider-Ham.
Mm-hmm. And Nicolas Cage, as you've never seen him before, as Spider-Man Noir.
I like how he kept his mask on.
He did, yeah. It's like
Spider-Man Noir and Spider-Ham, masks on all time. They're great. That's perfect. And then we have Kimiko Glenn as Penny Parker.
Yes.
And I don't know, like, is Penny Parker like a real character?
I think she was developed for like another like sub thing of a movie or something, but I don't know if she's actually in like comics or not.
It's like there's part of me that's kind of like, you know what I want? I want Hero, Big Hero 6, and Penny Parker to be in a movie together.
That'd be fun.
It would be fun.
Yeah.
Like, well, I mean, I think that would be kind of cool. Like, that would be a cool little team up.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
So they're both in San Francisco.
She gets sucked into San Francisco.
Yeah, they are in Disney now. You know.
Well, no, because that's Sony.
So you can sign another sheet of paper to send that over. Yeah, you can sign
another sheet of paper, send her over.
Yeah.
Just like send her over. That would be really, really cool. Like I would like that. That would be because I mean they're both smart, genius inventor kids.
Yeah.
That would be really cool to see them interact.
Yep.
Oh, now I want that.
Then they become the new Iron Spider.
That would be cool. Or
I don't know.
It would be interesting. It would be interesting.
The new Avengers, Big Hero 6 plus Penny Parker.
So let's see. So we go Penny Parker, Squirrel Girl, and Hero from Big Hero 6.
Pretty much.
There you go. That's a new team.
Yep.
We got Go-Go and yeah.
The full Big Hero 6 team.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be interesting. That'd be a cool match.
Yeah.
So and then we have Lily Tomlin as Aunt May, which was perfect casting.
Yeah,
great.
And plus this version of Aunt May, she's like, it's one of those things wherever, I guess, like, it's only been like 10 years or something since like Uncle Ben passed, but you could tell she's like, I'm ready to move on. You know,
yeah, it's like,
I love Ben, but I really wish Peter would have set me up on this Tinder or something like that.
Like, Peter, how do I Tinder?
So set me up on this eHarmony thing.
Oh man. So then we go in and like this Peter Parker. I like Peter B. Parker. It's like, yeah, I have a shed. Like, I got a shed too.
Yeah.
Then we have like actual Peter Parker. And he's like, oh no, this was like good Peter Parker. This was like cool Peter Parker.
Yeah. It's like he's the Uber Peter of all the realities or whatever. All the best like of all realities is right here or whatever. So he's got like a Batman style like Bat Cave, Spider Cave.
It was very Batman.
Yeah.
They even had like his spider bikes and everything.
Yeah, he had his spider bikes. He had like all of his suits from, even though he's only supposed to have been active for like 10 years or something like that, he's got like all the different suits. Like he's got suits from like the PlayStation 4 game or whatever, about 3 of them or whatever. He's got like Iron Spider suit and all kinds of other cool stuff. Which whenever Miles goes and he does his own stuff to like the standard suit or whatever, I'm like, you got the black suit over here, just put red on it. It's like, it's easier.
It's like, you don't have to spray paint the whole thing, man. It's like right there.
Yeah, there's a black suit over here, just plain it red.
I thought he was gonna do. I thought he was just gonna take the black one, and I was like, oh, he's just gonna take the black suit. And they're like, no, he takes a red one and spray paints, and I'm like, you do you, bro, you boo. But
so it's like you're wasting time.
You gotta wait for that to dry.
Yeah.
And plus, you had to go out and you had to get like acrylic paint. Cause I mean, like,
yeah, it's like the
like,
red.
That's just gonna like run.
It's like it would all run, and then it's like you gotta have the red like to pop and everything. I don't know.
So, whatever. This is weird. That part was weird. I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
sure. I was kind of hoping she'd be like, look, no, this was a prototype that he was making or something. He gets that, but it was like, oh no.
Yeah, no, this is just the standard suit that, you know, he, well, I guess maybe the other ones may have been augmented or something. It's like he may have just wanted something standard cloth or something. That may have been.
Yeah, maybe.
That may be.
Whatever.
But anyway, the whole, it's like whenever they're in the cave or whatever, they're all saying, it's like, this guy's like super green. So he just got powers. Like, we've been active at least for like a couple years or something like that.
Messing with him. Like, come on, Miles, get up, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's like, because, well, everybody has like their own backstory. It's like in some form they're either bitten by something radioactive, one of their family members ends up getting killed that they end up feeling responsible for. But then
in Gwen's case, we get hers, and she's like, she lost Peter, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's like as we were saying with Harry Osborn or something. You know, it was like it was flipped to wherever, you know, she didn't die, you know, and then Peter ended up dying, I guess, by the same broken neck reason or something.
I guess they just kind of like showed him on the ground, and I was like, did you break his neck? Like,
yeah, but she handled it about the same way you'd think any normal person would react. It's like, no friends ever. Stay the heck away from me, you know. But
I can't let anybody get close.
Yep, like Kirito.
It's like the Midnight Black Cat.
Peter Parker was a Midnight Black Cat.
Might as well. Oh, not the Midnight. It's the Moonlit Black Cats.
You messed me up.
I'm always messed up. I always go Midnight Black Cats, like the Moonlit Black
Moonlit Black Cats, yeah.
We've done a whole bunch of stuff. We've done sword art stuff. We talked about freaking Star Trek.
Yeah.
I threw a Starship Troopers in there once.
Yep. So Star Wars, stay on target. Stay on target. Yeah.
Oh god.
But so anyways, like everybody has their own backstory, but they all have common themes. Yeah, it's the radioactive bite by any type of animal. There's somebody dying that they feel personally responsible for, but then it's like what they're trying to get to now that Miles hasn't shown yet is basically he has to well they may be Charlie Brown or whatever, but they also have to be Rocky Balboa too. So like, it's not so much how hard how hard you hit, it's about how you can get hit and keep on going. Mm-hmm. So that's the other part that Miles has to figure out for himself.
Yeah,
but they hadn't figured out yet.
Then we have a big fight,
and
we find out that Uncle Aaron.
Yep.
Is what's his name?
The Prowler.
The Prowler. We found out that Uncle Aaron is the Prowler.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, I hadn't read the comics or whatever, but whenever you have that reveal, you're like, oh crap, you know.
Well, like when he goes into the dude's, like when he goes to find his Uncle Aaron, and then you see the Prowler coming, and I was just like, here we go. This is how this is gonna go.
Yeah,
and that's how it went. And I was like, oh boy.
Yeah, but ends up. Uncle Aaron's like he has a change of heart like at the last second or whatever. He was very much willing to kill him or whatever. It's like he has him like by the throat, whatever.
And then he's like, Uncle Aaron, it's me. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna let you go. And then Kingpin shoots him in the back.
Yeah. It's like finish him. And it's like whenever he sees that, it's like, nah, man. It's like
I can't kill my blood, and then he gets killed.
Yeah, he gets shot.
And then I guess his dad finds out, and he's like, "It's that darn Spider-Man killed my son, my uncle, or brother. It would be his
it'd be his brother." It's like no, it's like it didn't react that way, but it was just
it seemed like he did.
It's
also one of those where it's like almost like a shock type thing.
Yeah,
I guess we was like, "Get me that Spider-Man," and you're like, "Oh, okay." I mean, he didn't really do nothing, but
yeah. But yes, at the end, I guess he changes it. But yeah, I guess in the moment, it's like you see your brother dead or whatever over there. Then you see Spider-Man swinging away or whatever. So,
man, and then the spiders we're like, okay, we're gonna go off. You have to stay here because you suck.
Yeah, it's like you're too green. You're too much of a liability right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then he gets this nice little talking to. Learns to use his powers. Yeah. Then goes to Aunt May's.
Yeah.
So while that's going on, while he's at Aunt May's, spray painting a suit.
Yeah.
The rest of them,
they're on a regular bus. They're on a standard city bus going to.
I love that. I love it's like, kid, you want to rest your legs. You'll understand why later. And then they're literally all on a bus.
Yes.
It's like they're a Comic-Con.
I guess. So. Yeah. Well, so everybody's there for
the funeral. Yeah.
For the funeral, I guess. So it would have been like a day later or something. So
I thought that was really good. They all get off the bus.
well, it's like at the gala or whatever. It's all the Spider-Man thing from Fisk or whatever. So he has Mary Jane over there, and like everybody else trying to raise money for that. So I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then the waiters and stuff, they're dressed as Spider-Man.
I love that they were like,
yeah.
You think that's gonna work? And they're like,
yep,
yeah,
it's gonna work.
And they go in, they're like, wow, that worked. That was surprisingly easy.
Yeah.
And then Peter B. Parker, Charlie Brown, sees
Mary Jane.
He's like, oh, Mary Jane, I love you. And Gwen's kind of like, come on, bro, that ain't yours.
He went full It's a Wonderful Life over there. It's like George Bailey's like, Mary.
Clarence, I want to go back.
That is kind of how it played out, didn't it?
It basically is. So that whole bit happens.
Yeah, that whole bit happens, but then it's like, well, they're kind of getting ready to head on down there, or whatever. Miles finally he takes everything for a spin, whatever. That's wherever you get the cool. One of the best things about the movie is the soundtrack, whatever. But I guess one of the main signals or whatever for it's like "What's Up, Danger" or whatever plays wherever he's trying to figure out how to swing. He goes to the tallest building in the city, whatever, and he takes that leap of faith or whatever. So it's like he takes
such a cool scene too.
It is, man, and that music is like banging to it.
It fits so well. Oh god. Then we have they're doing their thing. They're doing well for a large chunk of the film, but the fight, the spiders, and then it kind of starts going down. And then my boy shows up.
They're doing okay, but then like the tide's starting to turn against them or whatever. Because what Fisk is trying to do during all this stuff, he's acting all crazy with the dimensional gateways or whatever. But you kind of get his motivations because he's trying to bring his family back because they end up dying. By not by his own hand, but he feels responsible for them dying.
Well, he took it out on Spider-Man 2, and I'm just kind of like, you do get that they weren't afraid of Spider-Man, right, man?
They were afraid of you. Yeah.
But, that villain's...
Well, it's like, it's one of those things wherever it's like... Yeah, it's like...
You do kind of feel. You are like, okay, that does kind of suck, but...
Yeah, it's like if you see... a lot of pre-work, I guess, for this was for like the Daredevil show, whatever, that has Fisk or whatever. So it's like you see him and Vanessa, whatever. So it's like they have like a real relationship or whatever. So you can, if you've watched that, you can kind of go into this.
Yeah, no.
You don't care about Marvel Netflix,
Yeah, no.
but yeah, for anybody that's watched any of the Daredevil stuff, you kind of have like that backstory for Fisk or whatever. It's like, oh, this is a pretty good extension of that, you know.
Yeah, it was different, and I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
We do lose the Spider-Bot, Penny's Spider-Bot, which kind of sucks. Which like is like her dad helped her build it.
Yeah, so
which is kind of sad. Like when it breaks, and you're just like, oh, Penny.
Yeah, I was like, that's probably the reason why she's crying and all that. I guess that's probably the last little bit of her dad that she had, you know.
And that's it, and it's stuck in this other universe.
Yeah.
So
I was like, you can pull it back with you, like take the face mask.
Take it back. But I like how she's got the little spider sidekick. It's like, I'm a spider. You know, that was kind of cute.
It's like I'm the spider, but I guess there was like something that was like powering the actual robot or how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not 100. That was weird how they briefed over her stuff like real quick.
Yeah.
Which they brief over everything that's not Peter Parker, Gwen Stacy, and.
Yeah, it's like
Miles.
Yeah.
Like everybody else is like a side character pretty much, but they're dope side characters.
Yeah. It's like the John Mulaney stuff. Whenever he's like using like he's basically like a cartoon or whatever. So it's like he's got like mallets that can extend and stuff like that. So he like is beating on Scorpion and stuff like that.
When that happened, he was like, "Oh, you think I'm just a cartoon? Is this cartoon enough?" And he's like beating him down. I'm like,
yes.
Dang. It's like, good job, John Mulaney.
Yeah.
Oh man!
Yeah, and then Miles shows up to turn the tide. You know,
turn the tide.
Yeah, pull a Gandalf.
Mm-hmm.
Gandalf level crap.
The sun hits that it's just a certain way, and then he goes down this hill, and it's great.
Yep. The dimensional gateway like lights up a little bit green or something like that. And then he shows up.
He's like, all right, and then Penny leaves, Noir leaves, and Gwen leaves.
Yeah.
Oh, and Ham leaves.
Yeah, Ham leaves.
I was hoping like he was like, here, take this mallows, like it'll fit in your pants.
Yeah,
I was kind of hoping that he would use that at one point.
Yeah, I was like, I guess I'm still wondering whether it'd actually be able to act like cartoony now that it's still in his universe and it's not connected to anybody else. I
don't know because it still worked in that universe. So I would assume that if a universe would.
Yeah, well, I guess if the spider that was from another universe came in and bit Miles and
gives him spider powers.
Yeah, makes sense. It was
so it was weird. It was a weird thing.
Cartoon mallet,
which maybe he'll keep in his pants. That would be interesting.
Yeah. And then last to go in is Jake Johnson's character.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Peter B. Parker. But he was willing to sacrifice himself because he don't want to go back.
He doesn't want to go back. It's like, my place sucks.
Yep. So my life sucks. I don't want to go back.
Like I can stay here and die. It's okay. No one's gonna miss me.
Yeah. Which is
which obviously is not true because at the end when he does go back.
Yeah. Mary Jane
is very happy to see, and I'm like, oh.
Yes, like at that point you don't even know how long they've been apart. Like they may have she may have like moved on herself. You know, you don't necessarily know that, but
I'm gonna assume no, because Peter Parker and Mary Jane like it's like a thing.
Yeah, but this is a Charlie Brown, so he may have jacked it up worse.
Yeah, once you date and you're not, and you know you've known in the biblical sense Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the worst way to say that.
Oh
ever.
My god! So once you go spider, it can't go biter. It can't go backer. I don't. Can't go backward. I don't know. Yeah. It's like cut that.
Nope, we'll leave it.
Oh no.
So yeah, I mean, like, what's up? What do you do after Spider-Man? You know,
Iron Man.
No, he's with what's her face.
So Tony might be. Iron Man ain't.
Yeah, but weird.
Yeah.
Captain America, I guess.
It's Harry Osborn.
Well, they were almost. Well, no, I don't know. That may have just been Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah, that was just Kirsten Dunst. Yeah.
Venom. What was his name?
Eddie Brock.
You go with Eddie.
Yeah.
There you go, Eddie Brock.
That was yeah. It's Tom Hardy.
That would have been hilarious. No, but that whole bit That was and so he actually goes back. He's like, you got to take a leap of faith, and you're like, oh, okay. So he's like, okay, bye.
He's like, I knew I liked you. He's like, I knew I liked you. So maybe this whole kid thing isn't so bad. It's like they can learn from me and I can learn from them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I kind of didn't like the way he fell. I wish he would have done something, like a little like Boy Scout salute, like at the end or something, like as he's going down, instead of just like.
What you want? T-1000, T-800 or whatever, and Terminator 2 with the thumbs up or whatever going through the
like
portal.
That, or I mean, like he's still cocky and everything as Peter B. Parker. So like if he would have like crossed his arms and like crossed his legs and be like, all right, I guess I'm going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I could see that.
Just something cool.
Yeah,
instead of just like like falling down. Like, basically, he's very much like "Long live the king," and like throws just like "Bye," falling down like Mufasa, and then so we have this fight between Miles and Fisk.
Yep.
And then obviously he wins because it would be weird to kill two Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
Even though he tries.
Yeah. It's like he came pretty darn close, but Charlie Brown, he found his inner Rocky Balboa, But yeah, it's like that. Yeah, that's the part wherever he knows that he's like a real Spider-Man. Wherever it's you get beat to about the inch of your life or whatever, but you still manage to come back.
Yeah. That's how you know you're Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And then he used the hey.
And then, hey.
Yeah, and then sent Fisk flying. Yeah.
And then he's just I'm just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man type thing that goes around and.
Yep.
Everybody's liking it. They're like, "Hey, what's up, Spider-Man?"
Yep. Yep. He says, he sees his father at the end or whatever. It's like at this point, it's like he's not the shocked dad anymore or whatever. He sees,
I love you.
Yeah. He actually saw Spider-Man actually try to save like everything and everything. He's like, okay, he's a good guy or whatever. But then he meets him up with him afterwards, and then he's like, right before he leaves, like, love you. It's like, huh?
He's like, oh, bye. Good stuff, mate. Ah, man, it was good. And then we have a stinger at the end. Like we get like here's everybody that did everything.
Yeah.
Penny's making a new robot.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man Noir is doing whatever. Peter Parker's doing
whatever.
Something. I don't remember.
He's eating bacon.
Which is not good. We've got Peter B. Parker going back to Mary Jane with flowers. And I'm like, oh, that was cute.
Yeah.
And then Miles is like chilling on bed singing his song, and then Gwen Stacy like pops up and is like, "Hey Miles, you want to come hang out or something?" It was weird. I was like, "Wait, so they can just do that now?" I mean, I guess.
I guess whenever you see the stinger at the end or wherever Miguel O'Hara.
Yes. Then we get the very very end at the end credits.
Yeah.
We have Spider-Man 2099. When I was like, oh my goodness, what are they doing? And then, again, another completely different set of animation.
Yeah.
For Spider-Man 2099. And then I'm like, and it's Miguel. And you're like, oh, snippy snap. It is Miguel.
Yep, it's Miguel, played by your boy.
My boy, Oscar Isaacs.
Yep.
And then they're like, we got to go back to Spider-Man 67.
Yep.
And then it's...
where it all began, but yeah, he has. I guess he has that technology to jump universes like.
Yeah, he's got a watch, right? Isn't his whole thing a watch?
Yeah.
And he can travel from place to place, putting things right that once went wrong, and hoping each time his next leap is the leap home.
Yep, he's Scott Bakula.
He's Scott Bakula.
Yep.
Dr. Sam Beckett.
But yeah, I guess maybe Gwen or somebody gets a hold of something like that. Maybe
I guess maybe Deadpool comes and is like, "Here, you can take it." Yeah. Then he goes back and he's with Meme Spider-Man.
Yep.
Which I thought was good.
I'm you. Why are you pointing at me? You're pointing at me. Yeah.
That was good. I like how in IMDb he's listed in there as interesting person number 1.
Yeah. It's like he's listed in the credits as that, but it's like. It's like if you're really reading the credits at all, it's like there's the cast of characters or whatever, but then like whenever you go to like the animation and like songs or whatever, you see like 67 Spider-Man or something like that. I'm like, I didn't see any of that in here. Oh, that's where it's at.
Yeah. Oh man. So what'd you think about the animation?
The animation, I thought it was really cool. They made it look quite a bit like a comic book, like in motion, because they actually like half the frame rate or whatever. So instead of 24 frames per second, it was like 12 or something like that.
Yeah, but it made it look good. Like it was really, really, like all the action shots were good. Just the regular animation, everything. looked lived in.
Yeah.
Everything looked lived in, and that was good. It wasn't just like this, like, oh, look, here's this like sparkling city, and you know, it made it look real.
Yeah.
As the soundtrack was baller, like it was a dope soundtrack.
Yeah, like this is up there, like with I remember everybody liked Black Panther soundtrack and everything. It's like this one is really top notch. You know?
Good. Dang, it was good. So what would you give this movie?
I give this pretty much a 5 batarangs.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it 5 Dipper Pines. It was really it's one of those where there's not a lot of Marvel movies where I'm like, I'm gonna go watch this again.
Mm-hmm.
This one was like, and maybe because it's a Sony movie, maybe that's the reason.
It was like for a lot of the Sony things, like for Spider-Man and stuff like that, they've been striking out a lot, So it's like there was reason to kind of be skeptical about this movie or whatever, because they had to go to Disney to kind of like re-energize the Spider-Man brand.
The whole Garfield thing, they were like, ooh, nobody liked that last movie.
Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine if they would put Andrew Garfield in the Avengers? That would have been bad.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, they if they want to do more animated stuff like that, you can see like for any of like the really very stylized like fights and stuff like that. It's like that if you try to do that live action stuff like that, that'd be like hundreds of millions of dollars.
You do it. And that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that with the success of this, and you can see that you can do a lot of really cool stuff with an animated superhero movie. I would love to see them do more. Just anybody, not just anybody in general, do more animated superhero movies, and just more animated movies in general.
Yeah,
because you can tell way better story than what you can. I mean, because like think of Mortal Engines.
Mm-hmm.
That made $7.5 million opening weekend.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's bad.
Yeah, that's a major
that
major
did
flop
worse
right
than
there.
Robin Hood.
Yeah,
But it's one of those where you're like, if you would have done that as an animated movie, think of how much more stuff that you could have done.
Yeah. So you can be like super stylized and everything, and a lot of what the computer generated stuff comes into is not so much the background graphics or whatever. It's trying to composite any real live action stuff into it.
Mm-hmm.
That's wherever a lot of the time and rendering comes into.
Yeah, and especially if you stylize it.
Yeah.
A certain like if you don't make it look like the Cal Arts style and everything like that. If you stylize it, stylized stuff tends to last longer and look better way down the road.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you look at like animation stuff, you can see like the stuff that's stylized a certain way will look better than like a generic Disney movie.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it works. I mean, that's just the way animation works.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would like to see more companies do stuff like that. Like, I don't know. Give me a what would be a cool movie that they could make? Oh, you know what they should do?
What?
Our boy Cargill.
Oh yeah.
Give me Dreams and Shadows, but make it animated.
I could see that.
They could do so many baller things with that.
Yeah. It
would be better animated than it would be live action, because there's so many creatures and
all the Fae.
The Fae that's in that. That's like you try to CG that or anything, it's gonna look bad.
It's like
animated.
You almost have to do it kind of like if you do it live action, you almost have to do that like Guillermo del Toro's like Hellboy stuff. They actually made that. He made those look really good, but
but they don't hold up though. That's the whole thing. Have you tried to watch
you seen
Golden Circle?
Yeah, Golden Army.
Golden Army.
I thought it still looked
recently.
Good.
Oh, really? I didn't. I thought it looked bad.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
okay.
I thought like the elves looked okay, but then the creatures and everything, I was like,
it's the Diagon Alley part.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, that was not good.
Yeah, well,
I saw that I did see that the
new Hellboy trailer,
new Hellboy one. I was like,
it's supposed to be an R-rated movie or whatever, so it's like I almost feel like. If a lot of the like meat and stuff of all that stuff is supposed to be R-rated stuff, and like maybe it's like there's all that's left to kind of like sell it.
I guess that's what I'm thinking, because I watched this and I was like, this is a very like tame Hellboy.
It's very tame. It's like, and it's almost a little bit too goofy.
Yeah, it was very goofy. But I don't know if maybe that was like David Harbour doing that, and like trying to make it like Goofy-esque.
Yeah.
But like serious, like almost like a Deadpool.
Yeah.
Which I don't know, maybe that's what they're going for.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of like, no, don't.
Yeah, it was like yeah, because any of the the arts and stuff for that, you see like it's like a badass, you know, it's like a Hellboy or whatever. It's got like flaming swords and stuff like that. It looks all, you know, yeah, it's like what you see from like the still images and stuff like that, and then what you see from the trailers, like it's like massive disconnect, you know.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, so we both gave Spider-Man 5s.
Mm-hmm.
Spider 5s. What are you looking forward to next year?
Next year, there's actually a decent amount of stuff on TV that I'm looking forward to.
There's a lot of good stuff on TV coming out, and there's a lot of really good movies coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I know the first I think the first animated thing that we get is the final How to Train Your Dragon.
Mm-hmm. The trilogy.
How to 3, and I'm kind of like, that's gonna be good. Oh my gosh! See, okay, so this is the problem with having two phones.
They both go off.
They both go off.
Nice.
So I'm interested in that. I'm really looking forward to that. We've not done any of the How to Train Your Dragon movies, so I think we're going to do in a lead up for that, like we did with Cars.
Yeah.
Do a lead up, How to Train Your Dragon 1, How to Train Your Dragon 2, and maybe some of like the offshoot stuff, and then go into the third one.
Okay.
Then we've got the Toy Story.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Toy Story 4.
Story.
Yep. It's like they ended so well with third. You know.
Yeah, I didn't think that they would need another one, but you know, Disney. I think we also get. Don't we also get Frozen next year? Doesn't Frozen 2 come out next year?
Maybe.
I think so.
Yeah, it's like, I kind of knew all the things going into this year. I haven't looked too far into 2019, at least not animated.
Let's see. We're gonna have Game of Thrones.
Yep, Game of Thrones, Stranger Things, True Detective season 3, which you don't care about. Featuring the Prowler, Mahershala Ali.
Oh, really? Okay, so that may give me a reason to watch it.
Yeah, I was like, if they go back to kind of the formula for season 1,
because I heard like nobody liked that second one.
I liked it, but it was one of those things wherever it's like you kind of go from like having something wherever you at least tease like a Lovecraftian type like cult or something in there or something, and like it's kind of existential or whatever, but then they go to like something that's like a normal like kind of like drug and mob stuff, you know. The music's good in season 2 though.
Yeah. What else we got?
Let's see. There's those. Trying to think. There's all your live action Disney remakes. Aladdin. You know you want to see Aladdin.
You know, I'll give it a shot. Don't we have? Oh, we get Aladdin and then we get Lion King, right?
Yeah, Lion King. Would Mulan be next year? Probably 2020.
Probably 2020, because I mean that seems like a lot to try and jam down our throats in.
Yeah. Like, there's episode 9.
Yay, the last one.
Yep.
Good Omens. I'm looking at Good Omens. That's the one with David Tennant and Martin Sheen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's based on. I have the book somewhere over there.
Fictional Skin.
Not Fictional Skin. Where did you see Fictional Skin?
Right here.
Oh, that's. I was like, wait, that's a comic.
Yeah.
It's a Terry Pratchett novel.
Okay.
It's really, really dope. Let's see what else is coming out next year. Godzilla.
Yeah. Oh, that looks tight. Yeah.
It's gonna be good. I don't know what else. Maybe something with Logan Lerman.
Yeah, it's like there's there's Infinity War 2, the conclusion, again, Captain Marvel, which you didn't care about. But there's the other Captain Marvel.
Oh, Shazam!
Yeah, Shazam.
A big Captain Marvel.
Yep, Shazam.
Good Captain Marvel.
Yeah, he's either in April or May. I can't remember.
Alita. I'm glad they pushed it.
Yeah. It's like
I think you were talking about it. You're like, it's a good thing they pushed it. I'm like, it was a good thing they pushed it.
Yeah, they should have pushed Mortal Engines.
No, they should just have made it animated. That's what they should have done.
Yeah. But this Christmas season's like it's all like jam packed of stuff, you know.
We're supposed to be getting are we supposed to be getting Cowboy Bebop?
Yeah, there's supposed to be a new
Netflix series.
Yeah,
but they had all wasn't there? There's also a Sword Art series that's supposed to come out because that was an Amazon thing.
That was still Netflix.
That was Netflix too.
Yeah, they at least reach last I saw, that was like back in May or whatever.
Which one was Amazon doing? Amazon got some anime that they were going to do. I don't remember what it was.
I don't remember that.
Was it Attack? No, surely not.
No. I don't remember anything like animated, but I do remember that was the Lord of the Rings thing.
Oh,
that was
Lord of the Rings, which I don't know what they're doing with that.
So you spent like $250 million on it. You know, you
got to do something with it.
You have like 2 years to begin on
nothing. It's one of those where like we spent all this money on it, and then they didn't they haven't done anything. You know, I'm just like, you guys like down to the minute. Like,
yeah. Well, it's like it was one of those things. I think they had to at least get the rights before they can even like have it pitch meetings or anything like that. But I don't know. I think you probably should have had like at least an idea of what you wanted. But last I heard of that, they were going to do like a young Aragorn type thing. Which I was like,
why?
I don't know.
Who cares?
I was like, do first stage stuff.
Yeah, give us something where you can do cool stuff.
Yeah.
What did young Aragorn do?
Fought with Icthelion.
I guess.
So fought with Theoden's dad or whatever.
Yeah, well, fighting roaming orcs, you know, like nothing big. Like, give me like an actual battle.
So I don't know. It's like you'd have to
give me that one where all those dwarves tricked all the Balrogs into fighting that, like destroying that elven city.
I don't remember that. It's
one of the unfinished tales, I think. Give me something like that.
Yeah.
Give me stuff like that. That'd be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, like the whole like the whole like first stage like mythology stuff for Tolkien stuff, that sounded like pretty cool, but of course at the same time that'd be for any layperson or whatever, they wouldn't
know what's going on.
Yeah, they wouldn't know what's going on. It's like, who's this? What's this? Which I guess that's why you got to do something that's familiar. But
is there any good anime coming out next year?
Maybe they dub Sword. It's subbed right now on Hulu now.
The dubs.
Yeah.
Dubs. I think. I don't know if Bryce said that they were dubbing it or not.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
But it'll be one of those things where it takes 9.5 years for it to get out to us.
Yeah.
You know, like Funimation is doing the simulcast for it, but not like a dub. Yeah. Speaking of Funimation, this episode is totally forgot. This episode is brought to you by Funimation Entertainment. Oliver, do you like anime?
Yes, I do.
Do you like free anime?
Yeah.
You know how you can get free anime?
Subscribe.
You're the worst.
Yes, I
am. Go to our good friends at Funimation are giving all ASP listeners 2 free weeks of anime, and that's on Funimation. So you get your dubbed anime and you get your subbed anime. Yep. So like if you're a cool person, you like dub actors, getting to listen to them, that's awesome. Or if you're one of those people that likes to read your anime, we've got that too.
Yep. Motion manga.
Good old motion manga. Exactly. So you can actually go to the show notes of this episode, click on the little link for free anime, and that will take you to the page. Sign up. You get 2 free weeks of anime, and then it's only $5.99 a month after that, which is still ridiculously cheap. Yeah,
it's really good. And within a couple weeks, you can binge a couple of shows pretty easily. Whenever I first joined Funimation, whatever, I watched Shiki.
Oh, good old Shiki, man.
Yep.
So yeah, on Funimation, you can watch some wonderful titles. Let's just pull Josh's. Let's just pull Josh's continue watching here.
Oh, goodness.
You can watch Soul Eater, Gangsta, SSSS Gridman. There's a lot of S's in there.
Quadruple S.
Goblin Slayer, My Hero Academia, Attack on Titan, Afro Samurai, and then you can watch some awesome movies like Akira.
Yep.
And previously mentioned Sword Art Online,
Alicization.
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 Alice in Chainsization. And then you can also watch,
they come to snuff the rooster. Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Cut all that.
Nope, we're keeping it.
Damn it.
You can watch some classic anime like some Dragon Ball Z, some One Piece. If you have so much time on your hand that you don't know what to do with it, watch some One Piece.
Oh, God.
Tenchi Muyo.
Yep. Fairy Tail. Fairy
You can
Tail.
watch some Fairy Tale. Final season of Fairy Tale.
Final season.
Final
they're,
season of
they're-
Fairy Tail.
They're finally done, huh?
Yeah, finally done.
It's unlike Supernatural, huh?
Supernatural still won't die.
So maybe they'll die with whenever Jeffrey Dean Morgan comes back.
I'm telling you, man, they were going to bring Jeffrey Dean Morgan in,
To
and
be-
they're going to kill him. They're going to do exactly what they did in Angel, just like what they did with Cordelia.
Yeah.
They bring Karishma Carpenter back
To kill her.
to kill her. That's what they're doing with Jeffrey Dean Morgan. They're going to bring Papa Winchester back, and they're going to kill him.
Yep.
Like, forever this time. So
Yeah.
no more little ghosty thing, just like
Yeah.
they did with Bobby.
Bobby, may he rest in peace.
Dude, that dude died like 7 times.
Yeah, well, it's like you know, Supernatural. It's like death is more of a minor inconvenience than anything. You know,
Unless you're Sam. I mean, not Sam. Joe.
Joe. Yeah,
Poor Joe.
yeah. It's like pretty much anybody.
And Joe's mom.
Yeah,
If you're a female character.
yeah, Bella's dead for real.
If you're a female character on Supernatural, you are not gonna last.
Yep.
That's just the way it is. I'm sorry, I can't help it.
It's like Kevin's dead. Like
Poor
for real.
Kevin.
Yeah, man. Kevin got ganked like really bad.
Did they kill Didn't they kill Felicia Day?
Yeah, they killed Charlie.
Why? Why would you kill Charlie?
It's like I think she may have came back on. I haven't seen the latest 2 seasons. I think she had something
I
that come
haven't
back.
seen the latest like 6.
Yeah, but yeah, they did kill Charlie.
Garbage.
Yep. So that
But anyway, click on the link. Get your free anime from Funimation. Funimation Entertainment. You should be watching.
in credits.
And scene.
Yeah.
So Oliver, I'm sure there's stuff that we missed that's coming out in 2018.
Yeah.
Or 2019.
Yep.
Maybe the final or maybe a new Game of Thrones book.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I was like, George R. R. Martin did say, it's like, I swear to y'all on my life that I'm gonna finish the Song of Ice and Fire or whatever for you guys or something like that.
Yeah, because if he dies, it's just like, no one's gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
Or no one will pick it up for like 50 years.
Yeah. So does he have a son that can like edit his like notes or something like that, like Chris Tolkien?
Oh God, no. That was the worst.
So published like 3 books after.
It's
Yeah.
like, no.
So actually many more books, but like they're actually like novels.
Ugh, no. Let's just go with no on that one.
Okay.
Just get a big O no.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, so Oliver, where can everybody find you?
Oh, you can find me on Twitter at where are you? That's pretty much it now, really.
That's it.
Yeah.
What about Insta?
I don't really use it.
Okay. Well, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Josh L. Kane. You can find the podcast on Instagram at Animation Station Podcast, on Facebook and Tumblr Animation Station Podcast, on Twitter at Animate Podcast. All of our episodes are available on iTunes, Stitcher, Podbean, Google Play, and on our website, animationstationpodcast.com. Thanks again to Funimation for sponsoring this episode. Go check them out. Get some free anime. Support the ASP. Be sure and check out all of our weekly Unlocked streams. They are every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Central. That beautiful peak hour of 9 p.m. Central. 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m.
Pacific.
And if you don't know your time zone, Google it.
Mm-hmm.
Find out.
Yep.
Yeah.
International.
Yep. We've got some really good stuff coming up for Unlocked in 2019. I'd like to thank all of our wonderful listeners for listening. That was a weird thing. That was a weird way to say that. But no, thanks everybody for you guys made 2019 a really great year. Dang it.
2018.
Really...
This is 2019 will be a good year.
Yeah, 2019 is going to be a good year. We got a lot of fun stuff planned. And hopefully Oliver can be a part of it.
All right.
Because he's still got like 7 more years of college left.
Oh, God.
Yep. You know it's true.
Feels like it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. All right. So for the Animation Station Podcast, I'm Josh.
I'm Oliver.
Bye-bye, little butterfly.
It's been a real slice.
You sound so defeated when you hear like, slice.
See, you reminded me how much longer I got.
Oh, ba-ba-ba-doo-be-doo-be, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby. Scooby-Dooby.
Doobie-doo.
I'm setting you up for the longest time, and you're just like, yeah, Scooby-Doo. It was a show, wasn't it? Casey Kasem.
Sam and Dean Winchester.
Oh, yeah, they were in it. We did an episode. Scooby Natural. That was a...
Yep.
That was a thing, that was.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody listened to it.
Is it really?
Like, nobody listened to it.
So 5 downloads.
Flip, Spider-Man. Spider in the man in the Spider-Ham, and I don't know. And there was others.
Noir Spider-Man.
Spider-Man Noir. Wasn't he just a Peter Parker, too?
Yeah.
It's like, what's your name? I'm Peter B. Parker.
Yeah. That means the other one is Peter A. Parker.
And then there's Peter C. Parker. Wonder what they stand for.
The B is for Benjamin, so that's like his actual.
Oh,
that's like it's
Uncle Ben.
That's his actual name or whatever. But yeah,
Hi, I'm Peter B. Parker, and I have blonde hair. No. Oh man,
I'm the Tobey Maguire.
He was totally the Tobey Maguire version, and I loved it. Well, no, Chris Pine was the Tobey Maguire version.
Yeah.
The other one was the also, I guess, semi Tobey Maguire version.
He's the one wherever he had a chance to f up his life.
And he did. He's definitely the Sam Raimi version.
So I think if you were to pause like wherever all the dimensions are, that's supposed to be the 616 or whatever. So that's the Earth, like actual Earth Prime or whatever. I guess whatever the Marvel like Prime universe is, that's supposed to be what he is.
Oh, well, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Aaron Yeager. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of Aaron Yeager, I got nothing. Yeah, like on those bits with like the link start, they never use Bryce's.
Nope.
They always use the link start.
Yep. Bryce said no go on all that. It's like, get me off of this.
Well, he said it. Link start, except more high pitched and
Link start.
Link start.